Fucking FedEx, man, that shit get costly. Fucking $92 and shit.
Ooh, shit.
Hell no.
Hey, no. As a matter of fact, man, you owe me by like $40, bro.
No shit, you ain't lying.
Oh shit, what happened?
All right, let me know when I'm live on y'all.
You
You charges from that card and stuff. That be coming out of my profits.
I be telling
I be shipping shit out of my profits. Charges from that card. And then when I get the bill, because I got a FedEx account, then when I get the bill, I'm like, God damn.
Hey yo, they hear all the
hey, even when I do them giveaways, right, and I ship that shit off, I be like, I'm start making motherfuckers pay for shipping.
Hey, but we live on there.
Shit, my bad.
You done told all the business. When I be,
shit.
He said when I be fake. He said, listen. He said when I be fake.
What's that PayPal account again?
Yeah, when I be fake doing them giveaways, you know what I mean? And I give them the paper. Damn.
Thank you, J Dubs.
Damn. Let me see here. Inside Xbox. All right, let me go here. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's been a while. I shouldn't have left you without some podcasts and stuff. Listen, I literally got 7 text messages on my phone. See, you alright? You alright? That joke be worried about me, man. I got about at least 2 years left for these pussy niggas catch me, but we gonna ride this bitch to the wheels fall off, right? Mark that down too, right? I'm gonna do the countdown. But check this out, right? As you guys come in, we have an entertaining show today. I might go live 3 times a day, man. I done took my medicine. I've been outside for 4 days, man. I ain't shit, shower, and shave, but I'm back. I'm back. So we got here. There's a lot that happened. So Jim Ryan quits.
Shawn Layden.
Yeah.
Oh, Shawn
Layden retired.
Damn, you been long. You been orbiting.
Jim Ryan is gonna save PlayStation, bro.
Shawn Layden retired.
Yeah,
Jim Ryan is gonna save PlayStation.
He's about to put in there. Andrew House just started.
After 30 years, he retired.
Hey, Jim Ryan said if PlayStation goes the route it's been going, then it's not gonna survive next gen.
Okay.
So they gonna
paraphrase.
Yeah, so they gonna.
It's Shawn Layden. My bad, quit, right?
Yeah, Shawn Layden quit.
He retired. He retired, Z.
He was canned, Z.
Yeah.
He was given the boot.
He was with the company for 31 years.
He was roll tired.
And he ain't make it to 32.
He was roll tired.
Hey, y'all want these dudes to be out here working till they 80 years old? Come on, brother.
Scarlett.
Motherfucker tired.
Include.
No multiplayer got that man fired.
Oh shit! That's the straight to Last of Us 2. See, that's your argument, shit, J Dub. Last of Us 2, that's strong. Get motherfuckers fired.
I'll be right back. I can see you guys again. Hold on 1 second. Like I said, I can't see you right now, but I'm about to. Hold on. What the hell am I?
Let me give a shout out. 9 Star Games. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
210.
Yeah.
What's good? Cake batter. Fuck that. Xbox has no games. LOL. Xbox sucks ass. What's up, bro? Hey, you gotta change that name, bro. We got Game Pass.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We got to talk about the Game Pass, PS4 and Game Pass. I got
PS now.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's cheaper now. Xbox guys running and signing up and shit. They dumping Game Pass.
All right, hold on. Listen, as you guys come in, do me a big favor again. Could you hit the like button? I know I haven't been live in probably about a week, man. Let me do this right here. Hold on 1 second. While we still shouting people out roll call, let me text these guys. I said I'm gonna text you when I go live. I got listen, my man in Ruhan. See, I'm just checking on you, man. You ain't shot again, is you? Nah, man, I ain't shot. I'm here. That's for him. Hold on. Let me send these
guys in the studio, bro.
Yeah, chopping that heat. Let me see right here.
Clean 1985. What's up? Overdone.
I will say,
Williams,
man.
Panda Mark, Vampire Killer. Who else? 22. Tyler Martin. What's up?
Listen. I know I ain't got the biggest audience, man, but I have some loyal jokers, man. That's why I fuck with you jokers a long way, man. On some real shit. I'd rather have, I got 12,000 subscribers, rather 12,000 real jokes than 100,000 widows that I don't know any day of the week, man. Real talk, man. Heard some jokers text me, one of them back to back. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm here. I'm amongst the land of the living. AP to shoot at me. You know that crazy mother been texting me every day, bro. AP to
You know, AP and Tsunami, they find out they stay right down the street from each other. They go out to eat ice cream every day.
Oh shit! They sit at the same park feeding the same pigeons.
Yeah.
At the same park, feeding the same pigeons, doing the same.
I fed that motherfucker on Tuesday. Yeah.
Look at me, he going up big. He getting big, and look at him. Look my brother.
That's a wild shit.
Oh yeah, that's some scary shit. Oh man!
Shout out to Viewmaster 617, Troy Boy, Eon 8, T Beckett, O Snakes O, 9 Lives 210. What's good?
Yeah, shout out to all you guys. Like I said, come in, hit the like button. You have a great show today. Hold on, give me. I'm hitting. We got 2 more to send out to my man Celine and my man Chris. Chris, you know Chris be cutting up in the chat, man. Oh, about Chris. Here we go, Chris. Here we go. Like I said, a lot has been transpired within the last week, literally, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me right click copy this here. Right click copy. Actually, let me see. I'm looking crazy. Right click copy. Let me put this on Facebook. Facebook. So as we getting started, the room filling up. Good brother Kratos, what's going on with you, man? I haven't spoken to you. Well, I'll text you, but I haven't spoken to you on air. Man, how you feeling, good brother?
Yeah. For sure.
Everything. I mean, everything's cool. There's been a lot of some bad Sony news going around. You know, they told me they got God of War on PC. I done heard all types of shit.
Hey, come on.
Hey, they do, bro.
There's no such thing as bad Sony news, brother.
Okay. As long as there's a dub spin mic.
There's only alternative facts, my brother.
And everything.
There's only alternative avenues.
Shit.
Actually, you know what? I got the perfect backdrop. We might have a little fun here today, baby. Hold on one second. Let me change my background, my scenery. As okay, that's what's up on here. See here, we got here. Join us live. Xbox Scarlett. We're gonna talk about that. Will include a 4K. Just make it that article up. 4K cam. PS5 will be more powerful. God of War. God of War hit comes to PC. Shawn, Layden quits over a power struggle. At Sony. That's about right. I got all what we're gonna talk about in there. Right click, copy, paste. All right. So okay, yeah. No, what's going on with you, good brother? Thank you for checking on,
bro?
Man.
Oh shoot, man. I'm glad to know everything okay, bro.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. You know what I mean? For those
you needed you, man.
I know, man. Everybody been hitting me up like they shout out you guys. Like I said, y'all guys fucking me the long way. Man, they say, yo, ZMP, we need these shows getting past my long ass shit, bro. and I appreciate. Like I said, for those that know, I had death in the family. My shit was crazy. Like I like working, man. My 17-year-old cousin, crazy, right? Tell you a little bit. He got shot 7 times in my car last week. About 10 days, about a week and a half ago. And then like 3 days after that, he getting killed. Like it's crazy. You know what I mean? Literally, like true story, all facts. You know what I mean? So I've been dealing with that. You know what I mean? So like I said, but I'm back now. Streamlabs. I had to make sure Graham Deuce is alright. Let me log in on Streamlabs here, so I have a whole bunch of ringing in my ear. Don't know what the hell that's about, but hold on one second. I better see it in 1 second. I don't know if somebody subscribed or what.
Yeah, I don't. Well, no, I see none of your business. None of your business with the super chat. Hold on.
Okay.
Welcome back, Z. Stay strong, King.
Yeah, Banghouse Production. Shout out to him. Also became a member. Shout out to him.
What's up, Banghouse?
Yeah, my brother. We gotta link up and go to work again. None of your business. I'm back, baby girl. Thank you for the kind words too. I read them. You know what I mean? That you left me on Instagram. Not Instagram. Sorry. Twitter. You know what I mean? But okay, Moss, what's going on with you, brother? You still doing your gospel, your sermons out there?
Yes, I'm still. Yeah, what was we saying before the pre-show? Still yelling about the tea tree rhetoric.
Yeah. My grandma said, "Who's that corny motherfucker?" You know what I mean? Hey,
look, man. Go ahead. What was you gonna say, bro?
Nah, I gotta say one day, bro. Before I gotta get my grandmother on this show. You think I'm silly, yo? Yeah. You gonna see where I get this shit from. My grandmother is silly as hell, bro. Nothing but jokes all day, every day. All day, goddamn day, yo. Funny than the motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? Hold up, what else? What else we got? AP the shooter. What's up, bro? It's a blessing, big homie. I'm back. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm back, man. Rafe the Info, welcome back, homie. Again, I appreciate the kind word. I told Rafe I was in those fields, man. But I'm back. I'm making it back in one piece, man. I made it back from war, man. I'm here, man.
Hey, look, y'all. We're about to have a fantastic show for y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
We got like 150 people in here, but only like 20 something likes, man. Come on, man. Y'all can do better than this.
Yo,
shit,
you
man.
know I got the fucking.
Y'all really happy he back or what? That's what I don't understand. I don't know what's going on, man.
I got 2 years left. Mark this down. I got 2 years left. Yeah, but y'all told you better give me my flowers while I can smell it, man. When these pussies kids behind you slump me. I got 2 joints left, man. And you know, it's crazy. My grandmother told me that, man. I said, God, man, damn. Boy, you better change your ways. God told me you only got 2 years left. I said, damn, Grandma. I'm gonna ride this bitch till the wheels fall off, then, Grandma. Don't talk like that, slap. Yeah. But yeah, my sister said, hit the like button. Let me have a little fun here today, man. I had a whole one. What we got going in the back? We got
SS9 Vegeta too with the $10. He's a prayer to the fan, man. Appreciate that, man.
And you know that nigga SS9, he cheap as hell. He went into the cable bill money, man.
Exactly, man. Hell yeah.
And nigga ain't never dropped
thrown out like Dino. And
hey, yo. He ain't gonna drop another super chat about 6 months from now, but guess what? hey, SS9, you know I fuck with you the long way. And also too, ladies and gentlemen, I got some I got new shirts and stuff that, you know, I don't know. I can have 3 at a time up here. But I'm going to I got a whole bunch of new merch. I'm gonna start sending out stuff next month to some of you guys. Again, I mean, just give me like I said, next month on the 10th. Like I said, I'm gonna start sending out a whole bunch of shirts and stuff. And then I've been trying to get you a T-shirt, hoodie, or something. I actually, you know, I ain't no weirdo. I'm a real nigga. I send you my number. I'm just trying to send you a shirt or whatever. You know what I mean? For supporting me and what I do. Like I said, I got 60 people first on my page here. My shit's frozen. I mean. But anyway, I asked Moss Noah what's going on with you before, you know, while I'm still posting this. Everything's cool with you?
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Everything's good, bro. Been on that Ghost Recon.
What you got it for PC, right?
I got it for PC. I cop it on Xbox, too, though.
You about to get it on PC, too, motherfucker.
All right,
I'm tired of this shit.
I gotta lock my, go in and lock my shit down.
We gonna do it. Me and while you were out, me and Noah came up with a game plan. We gonna hook you up, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Let's see, Neff, we got who here? J-Dubs, Neff, Noah. Who else I got? Noah. All right, who else I got? King might hop in here. Post might hop his crazy ass in here. D-Web, that's my brother. Peter Parker. Persona, tag him, fuck it. Who else? Did I get everybody? The Maslin, he might hop in. Alright, but fun, have a little fun here. Fuck, that's it, that's cool. Verdict. Tim Dog. I'm sorry, y'all come right now. Tim Dog. No, I can't do 2 things at one time. Tim Dog. Also, too, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know by now, we will be doing a reunion BGST, a one shot only. Because we really don't like each other, I don't think. I'm being honest, bro. I don't think we really like. No, I won't say that. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't have a problem with anybody. You know what I mean? But you know, and I guess like I told you guys before, you get these. You guys don't even know the name of my band. You get everybody get clicked up. You know what I mean? And which is cool. You know, Mooch and Crap does their thing. They over there fraud and starting. You know, me and Tim. You know what's crazy? Me and Tim. I want to say this. I know my brother Tim gets a lot of slack on some real shit, but outside of that, Tim is honestly and genuinely a good person. You know what I mean? Tim don't give a fuck about no views. Tim just having fun on Twitter. That's the only motherfucker I know. Back when Neil Gab was Neil Gab, I wouldn't even go in there. He would go on that bitch and set that motherfucker on fire by himself. You know what I mean? Like one day Trey called himself fucking with Tim. I said, you better leave Tim the fuck alone, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Tim, yo, y'all, Tim done humbled himself a lot.
Yeah, they don't know the real Tim behind the scenes. He's slapping folks.
Hey, but fuck behind the scene. I done seen Tim Curtis, Phil, Major Nelson, Alan Panella, all that shit on Twitter live, and they ain't in front of him or nothing. They just told him, just calm down, wait to the game. Fuck the game, 720p. He had a fucking meltdown, bro. That's all facts. Like, and honestly, like I said, Tim is an honest and good brother, man. You know, man. We make jokes and like and like I said, it's never to be taken personally. I don't know why some of these people take it personally, and some people, as like I said, on the reunion show is going to be the original members: me, Mooch, Tim, Show, Crap. I added Chris still because he got the soundboard or whatever crap, and Chris is a good guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People was asking me about K Maker don't talk to me, like, don't give me that's some serious shit. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with K Maker, you know what I mean? K Maker quit the show again because I said all that, all that corporate shilling or whatever, taking them long against rise on C of D's and you ain't get everybody to fan fest, but y'all know me, I'm just joking. If I didn't go too far, I didn't mean. Listen, I don't have a mean bone in my body. Not mean spirit. It was all like in joke. Maybe it did rub him the wrong way. I don't fucking know. But check it out. For that, I do apologize, King. Maybe you're my brother. There's some serious shit. You know what I mean? I ain't got a problem with dude. But that show will be this Sunday, man. My brother Peter Parker. Peter Parker, you've been in the hospital for weeks, man. Listen, man. Hey, Peter, I asked you for you. I need your size of the shirt that you need, Peter, and I need your address. I was asking you in the DM. That's another a big supporter of mine, Peter Parker. And I'm sorry we can talk about it after air. I'm sorry that you was in the hospital, good brother. But getting right into this show, what do you want to talk about? So actually, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So Jim Ryan quits, right?
Nah, Shawn Layden quits.
Sorry, Shawn Layden quits, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now they were saying it was a power struggle, right? Now I'm gonna see.
That's the rumor.
Okay, because you know what they messaging, I guess have been kind of mixed a little bit because when you see the slide they came out when they was like, to have a PlayStation experience outside of the console, right?
Yeah.
Go figure, you know what I mean, and you know what that enthralls, you know what I mean, and I know a lot of reasons why Game Pass, believe it or not, it is a hell of a service. Why it's teased so much because of the quality of games that Microsoft been putting out, as far as first party wise. You know what I mean? I think it's $15 a month, includes Xbox Live, and they got their real first bang outside of Forza 4, which was Gears 5. Then maybe if those that made like what's the next game, The Outer Worlds or whatever. Going for everything's going to be a day and date that's coming from them. The next Ori, whatever the case may be, and they got a few third party bangers in there too. Jump Force, we never played that. A few goddamn games. I'm not gonna say any name.
They got Metro. They got some shit in there.
Yeah, but so again, if you read the cliff notes, and then I was telling Porter Rock, and I said that and this me talking to a guy from over EA. I'm gonna say this much, right? And I was on one of his dog shows, and he was saying about it, what making money or maybe not charting, and that's from from the fanboy side of things, old banter of us, what sells this, that, and the other. These companies don't care about that. These shareholders don't care about that. It's all about what makes money. You won't continue to have these services, or even now you see Sony even trying to double down now if it doesn't make money. Now Walmart's getting into it, Amazon gets into it. Home Depot may have their own, Ubisoft. No one's doing these services because they're losing money. And I gave him this theory, this angle here. Maybe you guys might understand. You have EA, what's the EA Origins or EA Access?
Yeah. EA Origins.
You have Access on consoles. You have Origins on PC, right? Origins will be coming to consoles too, right? But with $15 a month, you get the game. And Madden still is going to chart month after month. FIFA's still going to chart month after month. Battlefield's going to chart. You know what I mean? Those games are still going to sell. Now, with that being said, the only way they say to bolster their lineup, and that's what I was saying, and then we go back and forth for good conversation here for the show. To bolster their lineup, they have to add stuff there day and date. But again, if you remember the growing pains of PS Now, you had to get in the log to play the game. If they would have put Spider-Man those games in the day and date, it would literally cripple the service. So I don't know who
it's doing it now, Z.
Okay, I don't. Okay,
well, I'll we'll jump on that later.
Okay, what you talk about that? But I'm saying I don't know who they're going to partner with, whether it's Amazon, whether it's Microsoft, whatever, to handle the load. And again, this again, outside of this whole video game console war shit, anybody can take that up and realize we all some of us are adults. They do business with each other every day. Best to believe. These companies, whether Sony makes the cameras for the iPhone, like Samsung, they do business with each other every day. Again, people get caught up in the whole what sells. This is not about this. What makes money. Now, with that being said, so to bolster the thing, now you see now they're adding. When they cut the price, what's going on? Well, tell me.
They cut it down. They cut the yearly to $60. So if you got $60, you get PlayStation Now for a year. or you could pay $9.99 a month.
No,
but
that's $60. Does that include a PS Live or a PS Plus or whatever?
That's a good question. I don't think so.
It doesn't, but you don't.
But it doesn't require PS Now either.
But
it doesn't require PS Plus.
But for the third party, my thing is like for the third party, the third party
game stuff.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, what you mean for the to play online? Because you don't need PSN Plus to play online. You just need PSN Plus for like cloud saves and shit like that.
Yeah, that's it for small stuff.
So you can still play on. You don't need a PSN Plus account in order to enjoy like an online session via a PC. Say, you know what I'm saying? So, you could just pay the $10 and enjoy the whole experience. Really.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm just saying. We know Microsoft does $15. That's all inclusive.
That includes everything. Yeah, that's because they got a paywall. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. So now they're also talking about it maybe include xCloud, which I received the beta. I don't know. Well, I can't talk about it on air. But anyway, so maybe include for that $15 a month or whatever, $16 will also include xCloud. Also, you know what I mean. So do you think do you think
need Plus to play multiplayer though?
Well, yes, I'm talking about for the multiplayer. Yeah, you do. Not for their own game.
Not for their game.
But for the duties, the battles, you're still going to need it. So, let me say this: if they were smart, but Sony, they basically make squeeze the quarter to the equal screen. I would, maybe $65 and then include, PlayStation Plus also. That shit would really fucking fly. I would probably get it then $65 a year. No, I'm actually with this number.
Or just round it up to 70, man. That still would be a good deal.
So let me ask you a question. Now, he's here in my back. I'm being messy as fuck right now, right?
Hell yeah.
Love me for my savagery. Fuck niggas, I'm back! Right?
Hit that like button. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Wait, hold on. Wow. Let me sing my yak, bitches!
Damn.
I'm back. Look.
Hey, yo, J-Dubs is dumbfounded. He don't know what to say.
That's some serious shit.
I got Yoshida pinging me on the cell phone right now. What's up with your boy? He
hit that red phone right now.
Hey, yo, tell that motherfucker I had definite film. He forget me. I had definite film. Woo!
Oh, shit.
Look, right? Oh, god damn. Say, god damn it, Sony, god damn it. I'm sorry. God, this shit got to replay my goddamn mind. I think I got some yak in that shit. Wait, hold up. Cut the tape. Goddamn, cut the tape.
He said, cut the tape. That's some serious shit.
That's some serious shit. Hold on. Goddamn. That shit burning my eyes. Woo! Look, so check this out. So this whole PC thing, are these able to download or is it still streaming?
It's still streaming.
Now, on PC it's streaming. It's only downloading on the PlayStation 4. So you can only play it native on the PS4.
Okay.
Everything else you're gonna be streaming. So at 720p. So
and then add to that, you don't even get to
play them bangers at 720p. Have at it, brother. Have at it.
And then add to that, you don't even get to play the pro version. It's just the base PS4. So
they're gonna have to partner with somebody. They're gonna have to partner with somebody.
Sony said, look, y'all motherfuckers we just gonna give you a taste just to get you that hook. And then you don't have to come to greatness. Either way,
well, that experience is so bad on PlayStation now, bro. That's gonna scare people away from PlayStation.
Yeah, they gonna.
But that's what I'm saying. They don't care. That's a gateway for you to come in because you're gonna listen. You're gonna boot up PS Now. You're gonna pull up the God of War and say, God damn, that shit. Man, let me go down to GameStop or Best Buy and buy me a PlayStation and go pick this shit.
It don't look good on PlayStation Now, and then. The input lag is okay, but like the
fight niggas fight,
bro.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not for you to bypass buying a PlayStation. They want you to buy a PlayStation. That's why listen. You don't think they can make that shit 1080p?
But what I'm saying though, bro,
they said we gonna get these motherfucker inferior version. So we gonna force these we gonna get them hooked, right? We gonna get our bangers on there. So the first scene that they see in Uncharted and God of War. They're gonna be like, damn, let me go buy me a PlayStation and get this fucking game on there because I gotta play it. That's exactly what they doing. They hooking y'all,
bro. If I'm a casual and I ain't know nothing about it, and I subscribe to PlayStation Now and load up God of War, I'm not impressed. That 720p.
Listen,
that 720p and that all that hit shit and artifacting, bro. That shit is awful, bro.
Whether it's 720p or 380, it don't matter. When you boot up that God of War, you gonna know something special. No matter what resolution you playing in, and you gonna say, man, I got to go out and get me a Pro or a Slim and play this motherfucker. It's a hook.
That shit made me uninstall God of War on my PlayStation. I don't know what
it's a fishing line. Yeah, but you got that PlayStation over there though. You got that PlayStation over there though.
Yo, bro,
you got that PlayStation over there. That's all that matters.
You just said something stupid, man. You said if you load up God of War on PSN now and you're a casual, you're not impressed. If you casual, you don't give a damn.
Facts.
Bro, no. Have you played on PlayStation now? Hold on. PlayStation now. Have you played it on PlayStation now though?
But I'm not casual.
Have you played it? No. You coming here rebuttaling me? Have you played it on PlayStation now?
But hold on.
Have you played it on PlayStation now?
Let me answer your question.
Have you played it on PlayStation now?
I
asked you first. Have you played it on PlayStation now? I don't care.
Have
you played it on PlayStation?
Answer the question, little nigga.
Can I answer? All right.
Who that?
If your whole statement is based on you being a casual, you don't care about graphics.
Nigga, that ain't answering the question. Answer the question.
The shit on PlayStation.
I heard what you mean. Said preach.
God of War ain't on PlayStation now.
What?
Hey, get this nigga out of here.
Wait.
Start screaming.
Oh my God.
Wait, who out here drunk?
Who that on that nigga with?
Who said who that nigga on that name?
Now that I got your attention, if you're a casual, you don't care about graphics.
Bro, did you just say God of War not on PlayStation now?
He did that to get your attention. Now you got your attention. Have you played the shit on PlayStation now?
I got it on a Pro. Why would I do that?
Okay.
So your argument null and void. Thank you.
Now, so you know what happened, right?
I'm not a casual, son. I'm not a casual player.
Bro, my argument is once a casual, somebody that haven't played God of War, play that shit on PlayStation now, they gonna say, God damn, this shit. This shit plays horrible.
A casual person is somebody who play games who don't really care about graphics.
Now we defining the casuals and shit, bro.
That's a casual gamer.
Bro, the casual, so that's what it's.
Casual plays.
That's what a casual game is. Hold on.
Hey, that shit. That shit. You got a free trial. You get a free trial for 7 days. Load that shit up and come holler at me.
Let me ask you a question, Z.
All right, which one to ask me, brother?
Z, does a casual gamer know about frames and graphics and resolution?
Graphics they know about. No.
They know about graphics.
I'm asking.
Do they care? Do they care about that?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
They game on Xbox.
I mean, oh shit. The casual. I mean, we all know a pretty game. Like we all know a pretty bitch, right?
Yeah, we know a pretty game.
Now, I don't know as far as counting frame rates and all that stuff like that, but they still care about graphics. But here's the thing. This is being honest, right? We're gonna get the biggest knife in the drawer.
Casual. Hold on. You said casual care about graphics?
Hold on, but listen though, you're not listening to what I'm.
So hold on.
Wait. Game of channel. Game of channel. Bro, hear me out, bro. You talking about frame rates and resolution. I'm talking about quality, bro. I am talking about quality. That shit is god awful, bro.
Let me answer this
question. You got to deal with macro blocking and all that shit, bro.
Let me answer this.
It's not a replacement for PlayStation.
Why is Minecraft so popular if graphics?
Let me
tell him.
That's a whole subset of casual.
Hey, bro, that's
making a different argument.
Nah, let him go.
About casual gaming.
Wait.
Gamer and he put on.
So if you're a casual gamer to play Minecraft, hold on. If you're a casual gamer to play Minecraft, those are the same casual gamers that play Madden.
Let me pay the bill. Pause. Let me pay the bills.
Pay the bills. Yeah.
Stephen D. King with the $5. Thank you for that, brother. He said PlayStation don't need to put their first party on PSN date. PlayStation gamers actually support their games at $60. Look at Days Gone. That motherfucker number 6 PlayStation game sold this generation.
You got mixed Jim Ryan.
I gotta finish paying the bill.
Right?
And it not only got mixed reviews, it's the 6 best-selling PlayStation exclusives.
Facts.
Fuck, nigga.
Hold on.
Can I read something from Jim Ryan? Let me read something from Jim Ryan.
Not all you
knee-pad wearing motherfuckers. Let me read this from Jim Ryan, the motherfucker that runs the company. He said the track record of the incumbent platform winning the next time around is not a great one. Jim Ryan says, so the major thrust of my executive energy is to avoid complacency. And the title of that article where he made that interview is PlayStation doubles down on cloud gaming starting now. All right, damage control, go ahead.
Listen,
that was about Windows Central. You can't throw that shit out the window.
He said James Gordon.
Nah, that came straight from IGN.
Throw that shit out the window.
I want to say this, right?
That's fake news.
And I'm gonna tell my pony brethren. Listen here, right? Okay, a great game is a great game, right? And a game is still going to sell well, right? And I think I'm telling you guys, you're looking at it from the type of exclusives or whatever the fuck the case may be that Microsoft has been putting out as of late, right? If you go to the what do you call it, the slide that they had for the investors to grow their service, to bolster their service, they're going to add exclusives day and date. That, and again, long as the quality, and this is the thing that they keep going, long as the quality doesn't drop with the games, long as you still get great games, if the service ain't for you, so be it. The games are still going to chart because not everybody has Netflix or whatever the fuck the case is. Whether you like it or not, this is the, how you say, of the future. And when you have Amazon, what's the top 3 companies in the world?
Amazon, Google, and Microsoft.
Google and Amazon.
And Walmart.
Illuminati.
Walmart. We say top 5. We put Apple. We put Verizon in there, right?
Yeah.
All these guys are doing what? Having a streaming service. Like, and again, it's not by chance. So the low man on the totem pole. Let me say this one thing. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. The low man on the totem pole. Actually, Nintendo they try to do it. But that's low man on is Sony. So in the traditional way of gaming, the way that gaming is now, yes, Sony is king, right? For right now, but we all know things change. Things change, and Google, believe it whether you believe it or not, has put the fear of God into a lot of these companies. Even forced Microsoft hand. Once Google made that announcement, Microsoft came up with that dog shit commercial right the day after, right? And I showed some DMs, which I shouldn't, and got some people in trouble. It was Albert Pinello. It was the damage is done. Sorry, Al. And it was said that was a knee-jerk reaction from Amazon. I'm sorry, not from Amazon, from Google. You know what I mean? Like this is real. Now listen, some of you guys may not sign up for the service. Now streaming ain't for everybody. We're talking about fuck streaming. I'm talking about even in the service being able to download directly to the box. I'm telling you right now, if Sony come out with their service and they're going to add their service and their exclusive, their day and date, you wouldn't get it. I'm talking about downloading directly to your console. You wouldn't get it.
Hell yeah, they would get that shit.
Come on, man. Of course they.
Hey, but wait. Before we do that, what I'm trying to tell you is the quality with PlayStation Now is nowhere near Google's.
It is not. It's not.
Nowhere near. That shit hitches, artifacting. I mean, it ain't even about the 720p. It's more so just
the quality is trash.
Hey, wait. Hold on. First of all, y'all can't listen to Noah, man. He on dial up anyway.
Oh shit.
Nah,
hey, yo, you said no. You said hey, yo.
Ain't telling my business live, man.
Hey, yo. You said that motherfucker in the Confederate State, Robert Lee State. Hold on, shout out to my brother. Hey, Chris Manil, I'm back there, brother. I did
Chris J with the $5. He said, I think y'all missing the bottom line. Regardless of how it goes, Xbox and Microsoft will always be trash. Facts.
That's horrible.
How does PS Now make Xbox any better? It doesn't. At the end of the day, it doesn't, right?
It doesn't. Mm-hmm.
All this does is make the guy who has the Xbox, it makes him want to try the PS Now, and he go out and playing the game and like, man, they really got some games over there.
I got a rebuttal. Xbox is making PlayStation better.
Oh shit! Oh,
okay. In what manner?
Now you guys can play your awesome exclusives on PC. Mm-hmm. Now you can pay $9.99 and you can play God of War. You can play Uncharted 4.
Why play them on PC when we buy?
I'm just saying that's an option.
Listen, when you got an install base of
you couldn't do that 2 days ago.
Plus motherfuckers with over 1 billion games. You don't have to push them to do anything.
You don't have to do it, but you're doing it.
I just want to say
how
1 billion games.
You're doing it.
Listen, this is PlayStation putting PlayStation games on PC at inferior resolutions is not the way to do anything for the PlayStation fan. This is for the Xbox fan. And the PC fans. This is for PC and Xbox fans that look over there. I got to hit the like button for that one. We got a bunch of super chats.
That was great.
We got somebody.
Hey, we got about $100 in super chat.
Wait, hold on.
You can't fuck up the super chat.
Yeah, pay the bills.
Yeah, I gotta pay the bill real quick. Von Lamont with the $5. What's up, my brother?
He
said these games only in PlayStation Now for 3 fucking months. That's just to get y'all in here. He said, I don't think Sony gonna put AAA games on there day and date. I can see Sony putting games like Medieval day and day, little small tinky winky games. And Coop Man,
they'll probably put
what up, Coop Man 30 with the $5? He said Sony will whip Xbox with the console and the fucking services. It don't matter what they do. It don't matter what kind of exclusives or executives you put into place. He said it make you want to subscribe right now.
Hey yo.
And then we got Stephen D. Key with the $5, just the last one. I'm not against PlayStation putting first games going on the first party games going to PSN and PC, but they can wait 6 months to a year before they do that. Y'all see the PC master race asking for Death Stranding.
As a customer, why would you want that?
Stupid.
Why would you want to wait 6 months if you had the option
to get it? Because
I've been waiting a whole generation to get a AAA
One at a time.
PlayStation
I've been waiting a whole gen to get a AAA title. You complain about 6
months?
Are you serious?
Okay, one at a time.
PlayStation fan.
Is about waiting.
Argument
is about waiting.
All right, brother, duly noted.
How does it benefit a gamer to wait 6 months before they can play a game?
How is it benefiting you to wait a whole gen for gears?
That don't got nothing to do. Why you not answering the question?
Waiting though, but you're still waiting. How is it benefiting you?
We're talking about PlayStation right now.
That don't make no sense.
Talking about games
because y'all was just talking about Metacritic. Y'all was just talking.
Are you a customer?
Hey, you see this? We put the spotlight on PlayStation one time, and you guys keep going back to Xbox. I don't get it, because we trying to.
He's gonna sound like Trump.
You know what I'm saying? Xbox is
Hillary.
Look.
The emails though.
The server. That's David Channel right now. The server.
Wait. I'm gonna give each person. I'm gonna call your name, and then that's when you speak. Right? That's what I'm gonna do. So, Gaming Channel, go ahead and say what you're gonna say, and then I'm gonna do Pizzo next.
This man is up here talking about what customer will wait 6 months for a game when this same man, who's a customer for Xbox, waited a whole gen for Gears of War. What are you talking about, bro? Is it Gucci Wally or is it 1 month?
He said Joe Biden and his son. Joe Biden and his son. All right, we got
Pizzo. Go ahead, Pizzo.
All right, Pizzo.
In the case of Xbox, you don't wait. You get those games day and date. So that has nothing to do with the argument of what you're talking about. If you enjoy them games, you enjoy them. You get them the day they come out, which is good. Let him
go. Let him work.
Hold on. Which is good for a service. The thing y'all need to realize is the stupid shit y'all saying right now is, if you think Sony invested money into this platform in order to bring people over to PS4, like we gonna make it trash in order to bring people, that's the dumbest shit of all life.
Wait, hold on.
Fast, Pizzo.
Have people to sign up for the
People about to crack his head. Hey yo, hold up. I'm doing like that, Pizzo. All right, hold on.
Hey, Pizzo, in that man whole career before that shit starts.
I gotta pay the bill. This man paid good money.
All right, pay the bill.
Let me read what this man had to say. Shout out to McNeil Chris J. He said Yoshida saw them bots and PC beggars starving for games and threw them motherfuckers a bone. That's all it is.
A lot of Xbox.
I agree.
We're about to invest in PCs just to play them.
I agree.
I disagree.
Hey, I'm not arguing that, but as a customer, as a customer Gaming Channel, as a PlayStation customer, you would rather wait 6 months to play The Last of Us 2 on PlayStation Now for $9.99, or
I'm not playing no games on PS.
Buy that shit day one on PlayStation.
Bro, PlayStation Now you can download it natively.
We gonna buy it.
You can download it natively for $9.99. Wait. For $9.99, you can download The Last of Us 2 natively to your PlayStation 4 Pro and play it.
Yeah,
natively. But $9.99. But you're making the argument that you would rather pay $60.
No, that's not
the argument, man.
You're making. Hold on, Gaming Channel.
That's not my argument, bro. Hold on. My argument got nothing to do with that. My argument was just based upon the statement this guy said when he got the nerve to talk about somebody waiting 6 months, but you waited a whole gen. That was my.
Can I chime in on that?
Go ahead.
Can I chime in on that?
Okay, so hold on. Let me finish.
Wait. Moss got the floor.
No, let him go. Let him dig his hole.
Finish. Let me finish.
Right.
As for PSN Now,
You going to drop a
I
super
don't play
chat?
no games
Google
on
that nigga.
PSN Now, son.
We're not talking about you.
I don't plan on playing no games on PSN Now until stream is fully incorporated in gaming.
All right. Okay.
Go ahead, Mouse.
Pay the bills real quick. Pay the bills.
Pay the bill.
Hold on, I gotta pay the bill. Hold
Hey,
on.
Coop, man, you can hop in here if you want, Coop.
Come on, Coop.
Eshawn Rashid with the $5. He said, "Can you guys talk about Jim Ryan? He's responsible for Insomniac acquisition and told investors he wants more studios and exclusive content. And he's the guy that's going to lead and keep PlayStation going to the promised land."
I thought Shawn Layden
They talking about that negative PlayStation.
Wait, hold on one second. Somebody's mic is ringing. I don't know who mic that is.
That man had whose mic is that? Oh, that's Tsunami. Damn, Tsunami. You said put down them graham crackers, bro.
Yeah,
oh, there you go. Okay.
Wait, no,
all right, let me just say this to what gaming.
Wait, somebody. That's gaming channel. Okay, all right. I just want to say this one thing, right? And I don't feel like I'm very lazy, and I don't feel like bringing up the old slides, right? But if you look at the thing that they posted to the developer, these ain't my words. These is facts again, and I'm telling you guys are picking the wrong fight here. Trust me.
Yep.
Take me from my long days of me selling DirectX 12 and Power of the Cloud. Learn from the error of my ways. I long came out and said, motherfucker, Sony is the king of the North. Kratos is the one true God. And Gears of War is my religion. Learn from my mistakes, right? You have to take these companies by what they're saying first round to bolster their service. They're going and to give you a PlayStation experience outside of the console. They're going to add. This is according to the slides. I don't know if I'm putting them back up on the screen. According to the slides, they're going to add again. And the only reason they're not doing it now because they don't have these servers to handle the traffic. Whenever they finalize whoever they're going to go with, Azure or whoever they said, and again, it's not a bad thing. We talking about, listen, you can still buy the game. It's just options, okay? Long as Sony don't drop the quality of the game, they're still going to give you whatever they're going to give you. You understand? It's more revenue. Listen, this service, things like this, makes the company a lot of money. Guess what? More money to invest in AAA games than you and I can enjoy. It's a win-win across the board. If you don't like it, don't want the service, don't get it. Until they start putting out shit like Octodad and all that shit again, stuff in, then we can sit back and fucking fuss and complain. But as long as they still giving the bangers like Horizon Zero Dawn 2 or Gran Turismo, and as long as the bangers are still coming, it's a win.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
But the thing is, right now, they more worried about their games being devalued than actually enjoying them. Well, that's the truth of the matter.
And that is true. But even Shawn Layden and the new guy, whatever his name is, said that PlayStation's exclusives in their content is solidified with their platform. It's solidified. They don't want to go a Game Pass giving you everything everywhere. They do not want to devalue their console. Now I get it, right? They have a system in place, which is PS Now, which has been on the market for 5 years. So this is nothing new. All they're doing is adding more newer content to it, right? Yeah. Like God of War is a year old. The Last of Us is like 3. Uncharted 4 is like 3-4 years old. Okay. They're adding games like that will give you a little bit more value. But they will not do a date and date because they still want to sell consoles. Microsoft don't care about selling consoles.
They would make more money off their streaming service.
Hey, Kratos, you're my brother, right? You're my brother. Pay the bills. I don't want to throw you in the book. You're my brother. You're my brother.
All right.
You're my financial, my spiritual advisor. I don't want to throw you under the bus.
There you go. Stephen D. King with the $9.99. Thanks for that, brother. He said, "I tell you, fuck nigga, as a business mogul, why it'll benefit Sony. For one, AAA titles will push console sales. For two, once the sales of that particular game dry up, they can use it to fuel the PSN for PC dudes and latecomers." I agree, that's true. Okay, and Coopman 30 with the $5. If Sony put the games on PS Now date and date, it's over for Game Pass and Stadia. That Sony lineup is the best out there, and people are tired of Halo and Gears.
Yes. Okay, now listen. Cool.
I can dig that.
Hey, Coop, let me say one thing. Hey, Coop, I give you comment of the day because now you're thinking like a businessman. Don't nobody, when it comes to having great quality right now, this generation, who has the best second, third, and first party deals is Sony. So to ward off the competition like Google or even what Microsoft is doing, they have to compete on that level. And shout out to you. Now you're saying, okay, I'm
we got Vedra.
That's big facts.
I got to pay the bill. Vedra with the 119 Seek. He said PC ponies want PlayStation exclusives to go to PS Now after 6 to 12 months because they don't support greatness and can't wait for greatness to come their way. Still, PC ponies wait for decent Microsoft E3 press conference. All right, cool. Understand that. Gamer O'Malley with the $2. He said condolences to our good brother Z. Subject. What's going on, my brother?
Can I just give me a second to focus on what Vedra said real quick? All right, so this is why I say that day and date is coming. Not only because of Jim Ryan's slide that clearly shows that, but here's why it's going to be beneficial to Sony. We cannot. Okay, how many PlayStations are out there? About 100 million, right?
100 plus million.
Yes.
Okay, so let's take. What's the most successful game on PlayStation? We could say what? Spider-Man.
Well, okay, like 10 million plus.
10 million, 10 to 15 million, maybe even higher, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's still what 85 million people that haven't played that game.
Yeah.
So here's
because they're not interested in those.
Exactly. But hold on, I'm gonna make it all come together. So you got those people that really don't invest because they're the casuals. They just play their Maddens and their NBA 2Ks, and most of their friends are on PlayStation, so that's where they're at, right?
Yeah.
They are not interested in dropping 60 on God of War or whatever, but if they have a $10 a month service where they can access those games, they're more likely to sign on.
That's
so you
true.
now have a 60 to $120.
Let me prove it. Let me prove it. Why it's not true, right? You got Game Pass right now for $1. Game Pass for $1. That's all it costs.
Mm-hmm.
And motherfuckers still are
because the shit in there is trash.
No, listen, you got over 200 games in Game Pass.
You're defeating your own purpose. You're defeating your own argument.
And guess what? The people who sign up for Game Pass are only playing Halo, Gears, and Forza. Halo, Gears, and Forza.
The shit in there is trash.
They're not playing 196 other games that's in there.
So you're comparing games. So hold on. So you're comparing
are playing them other games.
Are you comparing Xbox lineup to PlayStation's lineup? You don't think
I'm just saying games. When people sign up for services, Xbox provide for $1 200 games. The people that sign up, 100% of those people that sign up for Game Pass are only playing 4 games out of the 200.
No,
that's true. Y'all not playing that other bullshit.
But just like any other service, people are in this buffet style where there's like, oh, I'm getting a whole bunch of shit for this little price.
Playing that other shit. Y'all act like
you're trying to tell me that people wouldn't be tantalized into playing God of War, Uncharted 4 that normally wouldn't play it in a $10 service, $10 a month service.
Listen, I don't think there's a large group because let me tell you why, right? The majority of the people that have PlayStation, right, that do not play God of War, Uncharted, The Last of Us, and games like that, they're busy playing Persona. They're busy playing Kingdom Hearts. They're busy playing all the other.
This is like 2 to 3 million games,
animes. No, they're not.
They're playing 2K. They're playing 2K Call of Duty.
Those Call of Duty and Madden people, those are the only games they buy. They don't branch out. It's hard for you to get. Listen, how hard was it to get Z to try like something like a Yakuza or something? It was almost twisting the arm because he's not used to those type of games. He don't care.
He's not a good example.
No. He is the perfect example. He plays 2K. You know, he don't play Madden, but I'm just saying people like him, right? Are dedicated to Madden, 2K, and Call of Duty, and it's hard to get them to try anything else. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Yeah, the casuals.
Okay, so listen, do you know
they don't care.
Casuals.
If that was the case,
all right, let me go to some. I'm gonna bring
Microsoft would have a billion Game Pass subscribers right by now.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to some. Listen. I'm gonna still listen here, right? I know I ain't the most honest man, right? Hold on. View Master 16 said I'd rather play old school games on emulators than to deal with Xbox lack of excuses. Listen, true fuck nigga, yo. Hey, what's up, heaps? Let me get the free messaging app too. Let me get the free message that my brother Heaps Steve was on SSI. You know, Heaps Steve in a wheelchair one working
clone. Don't do me like Shawn Layden, Z. My bad, man. Let me get man. Don't toss me out like Shawn Layden.
But here's the thing, right? Real talk. Look, let me say this, right? And I know I ain't the most honest man, right? I always tell you guys, I know some people that know some people, right? Mark my words on this, right? It makes them money, and they will make more money doing that. I'll probably just check that
more.
Man,
not all money is good money, Z.
Listen, brother.
Not all money is good.
Not all money is good money.
Let me say this, right?
At what cost?
Listen, it don't matter, Nicole. Let me say this right here, right?
I was gonna say they don't care about the
No. There's a difference between. No, let me tell you. Wait, hold on. There's a difference between short-term money and long-term money.
We are talking about long-term money.
The long-term game. Microsoft played the short-term game, and right now it's going down.
Listen.
A subscription is long term.
Hey, listen. Let me say this, right? Why do you?
Ain't nobody subscribing to that?
Why do you think Sony is so?
That's why they stopped having user engagement numbers because nobody signing up for this shit.
Why do you think Sony is profitable as now? You think because they sold 100 million consoles?
Yes,
exactly.
It's because of that, and let me tell you why. The reason, right? We keep saying the moment we say 100 million consoles, people have rebuttals.
No.
There's a reason why people are able to spend $400 and $500 on these 100 million consoles. It's because the software.
$200?
It's because of the software. It's because of VR. It's because of hold on. Let me finish, brother. It's because of the software they have. It's because of the VR. It's a combination of diverse catalog. It's because a consistent message about. Let me finish, brother. Because of games. That was the message.
Get peace on the mic, Jay. Get peace on the mic, man. You foul.
Unless you drop a super chat, don't interrupt me, nigga.
All right, hold on. Let me go right here.
Go ahead, Pizzo.
All right, I just want to say this, right? Hey, Pizzo, before you proceed, listen, Pizzo, before you choke out my financial benefactor, all I'm gonna say is cut him slack. I just want to say this one thing right here, right quick, right? I just want to say this one thing and one thing only, right? And I can't show you this right here because I don't want to get anyone in trouble again, right? The fact that listen, I know I'm not a very honest man, but I'll tell you guys, I don't have to lie about video games. My opinion. I don't lie about video games, right? And listen, I've been spot on for what I've been telling you, what's been fact thus far, right? Whether it's down to crackdown, whatever the fuck, I've been spot on, right? So I may have a little credibility. Maybe this month, right? The reason why Sony's again, I'll play this. Why do you think they went from the free model? Check this shit out, right? And if you're gonna say that the PSP, right, the Vita, and PSP, the Vita, PSP, why they went from now you have to pay online with the PS4? Why do you think that was? That now they charging you to pay online
because they had to invest.
Okay, I'm just saying. What I mean, and when you wasn't listening, we gonna say when you say if you say that the PS3 outsold the 360, both of them did about 95 million or whatever the fuck the case may be. And so selling all that hardware, damn near 100 million, right? Selling all that hardware, and their profits are up right now. It ain't because of VR. VR was sold about 4 million units or whatever the case may be. He said niche. It's because of the software and services, right? And what he's saying is way their business now is valuable now, the way they know what I mean, but it's not be sustainable as far as the future because this is the way the industry is moving. They don't want to become like Nintendo and be stuck doing a 1-2 when you're again your biggest competitor and this, that, and the other. I'm not I don't give a fuck about Microsoft. The dog shit. You know what I mean? But again, you have companies that have when Google can swipe up Sony in a drop of without a step, right? You know what I mean? And people are probably going to start taking that service even more serious once they start to invest and do like what Microsoft did with their original Xbox, get some true AAA content exclusives. One here, what they're trying to do, like what Microsoft did with the Titanfall, this, that, and the other. And of course, they have the big, everyone goes here to game it for YouTube. And I'm gonna tell you, for those that didn't try Project Stream or Google Stream, whatever the fuck you want to call it, what's it called, Stadia now? I'm sorry. Like this shit works, and graphically, it's better than your X, better than your Pro, and we talking about high settings, 60 fucking frames a second. You know what I mean? I'm just being that's just like I said, that's the motherfucking facts, right? So again, that's why you have Sony, and I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble here. Either they can do a deal with whoever the hell, not Rackspace, they can't handle this, either Amazon, Google, or either Microsoft to handle the brunt shit of the force, because again, I wish I can show this with you. Probably I can show it to you guys offline if you want to see it. It's gonna look through my files, my pictures. Because if they would have put, basically what I'm saying, I'm speaking. If they would have put Spider-Man in there day and date, sales would have went through the roof, but it would have crippled the service. Not only crippled the service, it would have broke their online infrastructure. It would have crumbled. So you can get online to play your Duty, your Madden, it would have crippled this shit. That's why they, as far as they even though like I said, they're allowing you to download it via, natively to your console to alleviate some of the stress on the service. Remember, they could have came out and did that shit from the rip. But no, they didn't want to do it. But now they let you download the shit natively to your console to relieve the stress on the server. Was it rack space or God? They can't handle this shit. But going into next generation, not saying the PS5 is going to be lightless because it's going to kick ass. They're still going to put those games, and they're still going to sell well because it's stripped of Sony's name alone globally. But again, you got a motherfucker like me. Like I gave you an example with Yakuzuzu, whatever the fuck. You got about 13 of those goddamn games. Boom. Yeah. I wouldn't mind playing for a little while. But, I don't like reading all that goddamn subtitle. That's why I get a little bored looking for drinks and all that shit. I'm keeping it funky with you, right? You know what I mean? Depends on super shit. That's all right. I mean, the English one is a little bit more better. But, I got to be in the mood to be out there looking for clues and all that shit. I ain't got time for all that shit. I want to shoot some shit up, right? But again, I wouldn't mind trying games like Neo 2. Games that may not have piqued my interest then. You know what I mean? Then for $60, $65 a year. And I'm getting the Horizon. So, and guess what? I'm going to double. Nigga like me, I'm going to double dip. You got a nice collector's edition? Look, you see what I did with Gears of War. You know what I mean? There's a lot of motherfuckers out there like me. I didn't have to pay for Gears of War, but I got the console. You know what I mean? I wish I got another copy. I got 2 more copies of Gears 5. I'm going to give away during my stream probably tonight. I've been saying that for about I haven't had a chance to stream. So again, they're going to do it. Like whether we like it or not, it's not going to devalue the game. As long as the games still have value, straight games, it's a win-win for everybody. It's a win-win. It's coming whether you like it or not. Now, I don't know about on the PC side of things. I don't know. You know what I mean? But as far as on the console side of things, you know what I mean? Maybe they may even start letting you download things there natively to the PC. They get them to really, I don't know. You know what I mean? Sony is a genius when it comes to encryption and Sony started that shit. You putting root files on motherfucking PCs when you put a motherfucking CD in your computer to rip this shit. Remember, Sony got sued for that shit. So maybe, a way around it as far as that way, you know what I mean? But out of they stole, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I mean, this is, again, and it's sad to say, I don't want traditional console. That was my whole thing. I don't want traditional console to go away. I like getting excited for the Scarlett, for the PS5. But again, shit, this might be the last motherfucking generation, bro. Look how much shit done changed from the start of this generation. I don't want always online. They want my rights. What about the people in the military? Who the fuck talks about always online now? Who?
Thank you.
Who talks about always
online? Got a day one patch.
Who talks about DRM? Because again, it's not what you say. Listen, I'm gonna set the fuck up. We're gonna switch topics. It's not what you say. And Microsoft messaging was fucked up. They needed a motherfucker in the front like Jay Allen when them smooth motherfuckers or Robbie Beck. Yeah. It's not what you say. It's how you say it. And again, everybody. Right. I don't like. Last person probably go to the store and buy physical games. And the only reason I got fucking Battlefield was $30 from Target, and someone bought it for me because I ran through my trial on fucking EA Access and shit, right? But that was the last. I don't buy physical games anymore. I don't like the clutter. It's like it's too much. It's too much. I ain't got room. I'm fucking like a fucking hermit in here, yo. So a lot of you guys now like buy fucking different games. I like to own my. Only motherfucker I heard say that shit is Baron Weird Ass, and he got a thing for Princess Peach. So we know we can't really take him goddamn serious. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But no one talks about that anymore. You know
yes, Saddam.
You know what I mean? And no, it is disrespect. Fuck Mary. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just being honest. We got something in the chat right quick.
Yeah. We got McNeil J. Chris with the $5. He said, "Ain't no one win for Microsoft because the games don't got value, man. Fuck that water."
Yeah, you're right. It ain't about a Microsoft thing.
Oh yeah, we got Griggity too. My bad. Mm-hmm. Griggity. Oh, the Xbox guy. This is aimed at Jay. He says subscription servers are long term, Jay. So shut the fuck up. They usually lose money at first. Why do so many people have free trials? They want people in the system. Dumb motherfucker.
Shit. But I'm just saying. Yeah.
And bounce on that, Z, you heard about Jim Ryan PlayStation announcement about crossplay?
No, what happened? Talk to me.
They're no longer out of beta. All developers have access.
Yeah, the beta's over. We had a beta before, and now it's out of beta. Okay.
Right after Shawn Layden.
It was in play for 2 years, and now it's out of beta. We got crossplay with Call of Duty. So
we had more news about PlayStation. We had more news about PlayStation after Shawn Layden having 1 day than we had all year.
Yes.
Facts, Moss. Facts.
Actual.
Jim
How does that make fucking Xbox great again?
Because we can play. Because now we can beat y'all bum asses in games.
I don't want that smoke. Y'all better stick to
I'm just being. Hey, my man, listen, shout out everybody in the chat. I'm just telling you this again from me talking to some people. I would say I know some people. I know some people that know some people. I tell you that shit all the time, and I don't claim to be an industry insider. A lot of times these motherfuckers talk to me because they think I'm funny, and I would never give them source, right? Maybe the price is right. You know what I mean? You never know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? New Scarlett and PS5. I might whisper a name or whatever. No, I bullshit you not, right? It's a true story, right? But we switched the topics, right? When I came out talking about the Neo and the what do you call it? Project Scorpio, right? And I was the first motherfucker talking about that shit, right? And I will say that I had a certain publication came to me, right, and asking me, for a who was my source, right? And I said, no, I'm not going to say anything, right? So they went for asking me the source. Said, hey, we get you a podcast on such and such platform. I got to think, and I said, what I mean? But only thing why I didn't, but I was still kind of fucked up. I didn't pull the trigger. I might lose their job or nothing, but I wanted to own the rights to, what I mean? Like what I do now is all mine. And, they might have put you, what's that black guy on Inside Xbox? What's his name? Rakuri? They had my black ass up like, you imagine my big husky ass up there like him? Up there in the cabin. That's why they didn't go through. You know what I mean?
You got more integrity than me. I'd have
changed. Hey, yo, what's crazy? And I would never put someone's livelihood at jeopardy. You know what I mean? It ain't that serious to me. You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, like everybody talking about they got these industry insiders. No, they don't. They look at these motherfuckers like they fans. I know that because they tell me that. Everybody's gonna risk their NDA. You know what I mean? Not saying they were risking for me, but I done been on final wall for a couple conversations. Like I don't lie about shit. I be honest. I don't lie about no video game. Like I told you, what's my favorite Japanese developer? The nigga that did Ninja Gate and
I forgot dude's name.
I can't even pronounce that shit. And I don't know. I always say I ain't no fans of no fucking developers. I don't care about it. But I'm a fan of that guy. It's kind of cool, right? And he followed me on Twitter and on Facebook and inboxed me, say he likes my stuff and it's funny. And I was like, oh, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh shit, no, look at him. I was look verified page and shit, and went liking all my pictures. I told the story here. Motherfuckers thought I was lying. The motherfuckers went on my actual Facebook page and said he was liking my pictures. Like I ain't got a lot of no goddamn video games, but it's not that serious to me. It's video games. But like I said, they are going to do it. It's just that right now they can't handle the fucking. And again, as long as the quality of the games don't drop, it's a win-win. But moving right along, we'll be on all day talk. We're going to talk about the Scarlett and the PS5. We got some more shit.
So, before you go on, Heath Stevens, a couple people dropped some shit in the free chat, bro.
Okay.
I got to pay the bill, too. Right, go ahead. Go ahead, Mos.
My bad. Oh, okay. Let me see. Pay the bills. Let's see who we got. I got McNeil J. Chris. And we got the homie, AP the Shooter with the $10 holler. He said, when you have more of anything in circulation and it's good quality, you always make money. Sony's going double dip with its AAAs. They'll be day and date 6 months, 1 year. Last of Us 2 pre-order crazy with no multiplayer. Oh, nice. Shit.
That's true.
All right, hold on. Let me pay this free bill. Shout out to Heath. I told my man in the wheelchair was going to double up on me. Heath Stevens with his handicap ass. Z said, how about the article that the Scarlett might launch with the Camera Connect 3.0? We're going to talk about that next. Z, where's the AAA junk box studio? Wait, fuck, nigga. All right, my man, King Player X, Nithu. Sony didn't bend the knee. It was Disney. Hold up. Zim sent me a message. Or at least, what I'm reading this. What's today's date? My goddamn.
Goddamn.
I'm reading shit.
He said, the chat asked me back.
Z reading chats from 3 weeks ago.
Wait, hold on.
He said, AP the Shooter asked John Doe.
That's some scary shit. My bad. That was like 4 weeks ago. My bad. Woo! Now listen, let me drop that link right there. Those messages were sent via the free messaging app. You can also help support the show. Here go the link. Drop the link again for me again, Moss. Okay.
Yep.
Now, we're moving right along. So, actually, let me get the hey, it's Shawn Rashid. Are you still here? Can somebody give me the link with the camera, with the 4K camera?
I got it, bro. I put it in a
Put it where? You put it where?
In the best damn podcast DM.
Best damn podcast DM. All right. And this here brings up about the 4K camera.
Yep.
Yeah, about the Connect 3.0.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Oh shit, no.
That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
I'm gonna get my man. What's my man? Shawn. What's it? Parrot.
Shawn Rashid.
Yeah, that's my brother. I gotta bring my man back. He's the original Sony Insights, my dude, man. He took a lot of heat at the beginning of the generation, man. You gotta lick your wounds, come back, and we'll get you on here, man. It's my motherfucking brother. Hold up. Right. Where's this fucking tweet? Here we go, right here.
No.
All right, let me go to display screen here. Video capture, display capture. There we go. All right, then I bring up the actual article itself. Now this came out last night. I wasn't home last night. I was still outside in the field. I didn't get home until the wee hours of the morning, right? But it says here, breaking Scarlett information. Scarlett would have a huge emphasis on the camera next generation. Focuses on streamers, 2 millisecond latency, Snapchat-like filters that can adjust to the room lighting. Then I'm gonna bring up the actual article itself.
God damn.
Now, Marks, you got your articles. I can't see none of this shit behind my box and where my camera's sitting on. When am I getting a camera stuff? I can't see this shit at all.
Yeah, get you one of them Microsoft Connect cameras that you top.
Fuck you.
Oh shit. Yeah, I see. So which one so they talk about.
Wait, before we get into the article, this is the PlayStation Portal 5 prototype. Let me close this right here, right?
Okay.
Now he's saying, let me go back here. Let me go back to Shawn Rashid. He says that they're going to again focus. Scarlett will have a huge emphasis on a camera next generation. Focuses on streamers, 2 millisecond latency, Snapchat film. Also here like a 4K camera and some. Actually, I think my man here left the article link. 4K camera. Okay, there we go. We got another one. Here's some more reports that the PS5 data kit name is Prospero. Both Scarlett and the PS5 have cameras. Oh shit, both of them got cameras.
Yeah, both of them got cameras.
Yeah, because PlayStation got VR, so they need a camera for theirs.
Okay.
The PlayStation got a camera now for the VR. That's what.
That proves it's only a problem when it's only a problem when Xbox does it, bro.
No one come through like J-Dub, man.
It's only a problem when Xbox does it though.
Because they don't have VR. They have no reason to have it besides the damn Connect.
So can I
TV. They starting that shit all over again.
Can I ask a quick question?
Nope.
Wouldn't the
I said no.
Hey Jason Pizzo, hit that motherfucking super chat. You want to
been going? I took control after he left.
Oh shit! Nigga stupid. Go ahead, you killed my whole point, man. Somebody got it.
He took his whole vibe, yeah, man.
My job is good. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but I think they're both having cameras because, to J-Dub's credit, the PlayStation 5, yes, is going to have VR that they're going to use for the camera, right? And it's rumored to be wireless, so that's going to help with that. But on top of that, streaming is going to be big. We got Stadia talking about how they're going to have a streaming integration. Everybody's streaming now, so I think that's more or less what the camera is going to be for in the Scarlett. You know what I'm saying? I can't see where Microsoft, in an idiotic way, tries to do a Connect 3.0 and integrate. You know what I'm saying? I can't see it.
And
do y'all think it's gonna be a separate thing like the Connect, or something like built in or something?
I think it's built in for like streaming and other shit.
No, I'm telling you what it's gonna be, right?
No, I think it's
if at first you don't succeed, try again. That's Microsoft's mantra. Look, they coming out with all this Snapchat and software integrations for a camera. If I was Microsoft, I wouldn't even mention anything about a camera after what happened in 2013 and how they got killed because of them connecting the box. Even if they decide not to add this in the box, Microsoft should shy away from anything that says camera. Call that shit some kind of technical something device. Like stay away from the word camera, because now the whole Connect thing is going to
So J Dubs, he must secretly work at Microsoft, because here's what Microsoft has done. Here's an update on the article. A Microsoft spokesman denied any camera technology is in development and that none has been delivered to developers in any form. The original post remains as originally written.
Lies.
So they went Back to the Future.
Wow. So wait.
Microsoft is more credible than D-Batch.
Oh Lord, man.
Wait,
But I think this is coming, but they don't want to. Like J Dub said, they don't want to announce it ahead because of the backlash.
It said here both Scarlett and PS5 cameras for streaming. Scarlett 4K with 4K with 2 million lags. PS5 uses older tech. Goddamn. Now here's the thing, right? And this is my only issue, right? I'm all about technology. The camera sounds cool. Myself, I stream. But here's the thing. Most professional streamers or whatever, I'm still struggling with bro stream. You guys can support me on Twitch, right? Use a PC, use a rig, right? But I also said, like I said, Microsoft missed the opportunity. Even though they did make it a lot better to stream from your console, you can go in and turn stuff down. It's a lot better now for the novice to get into streaming, right? But a green screen effect would be awesome. You know what I mean? If they can do that and set up a way that you can have like your overlays and all types of slick through mixer. And now here's the thing: they will also kill it if as far as the streaming setup, if they just don't lock it down to mixer. If they allow you to use it on Twitch, they allow you to use it on on YouTube, which would be amazing.
Microsoft. Xbox can't stream to YouTube, sir.
I'm saying I'm saying that they would allow it to next generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here's my only issue, even from them or Sony. Right now, Sony is doing a PlayStation VR too. But will this, because these consoles are going to be $500, right? Yeah. I would rather the cameras be sold separately, so we can get the more bang for our buck. But you best believe if both of these consoles are going to have cameras, most like they are, in the box, that with the how you say the power, we're going to take a hit on the power. You know what I mean? They also talk about ray tracing, also. That according to this article here, and I'm paraphrasing, that Microsoft, the Xbox, will have hardware ray tracing, and Sony will be doing something like what they do to get 4K. What do you call it? Shit.
Checkerboard.
Something, not checkerboard, but they will be doing something like that to achieve their form of ray tracing. You know what I mean? So check it out. Here's the thing: maybe Microsoft console may be less powerful of Sony because they're doing on hardware ray tracing, where Sony's using the software side of things, because they're not going to eat the cost that much. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I would love to see how ray tracing plays into like next generation. Because each generation we get these novels. Like I said, at the beginning of this generation was the AFX thing from AMD with the physics with the hair. Every generation we get these things, you know what I mean? So I wonder, like I said, developers are really going to take advantage of it. Will it make the games look better, on the Scarlett than the the PlayStation 5, you know what I mean? Both of them, I don't think we're going to have a resolution issue. Both of them are going to do 4K 60.
Nah.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Not native 4K.
Native 4K? No, I mean we got to get it because we're getting 4K now.
Native 4K. Listen, if you're getting 4K now, even though it's struggling, you're not
getting native 4K now though.
Well, in some games,
but I'm just saying. But look, the CPU and GPU that we got here is old as fuck. So you can imagine with this new, brand new Ryzen 2 and Vega this and all this mumbo jumbo.
Hey, Moss, read some of this shit. They said a true leap in far as power in the next generation. They talk about that.
Okay, look. Let me see.
I'm on a story. It's a story about two tiny fuzzy photos in PlayStation 4 5 photos.
Hey, we gotta pay the bill real quick. Shout out to my brother Game of Despair for the $2. He said, "Shout out to J Dub, Pony for Life." You goddamn right.
Game of Despair, what's up, boy? Hey, Game of Despair. Hey, hold on.
What did I walk into?
Oh, shitstorm. My brother, what's up,
no, it's gonna catch an L.
Hey, hold on.
I heard some breakdowns on this show. Seen breakdowns on Twitter. What's going on?
Hey, hold on one sec. Hey, Game of Despair, do me a favor, good brother. Inbox me your address, brother. I'm gonna send your bum ass a T-shirt or something next month on the 10th.
Extra medium.
Extra medium too. I'm gonna send you a T-shirt and shit, man. I think you like that fuck nigga university joint. That's slick, right? Yeah, but yeah, I'm sorry. What you saying?
But this is why I think a lot of PC guys are scared, right? And I'm gonna say it because a lot of them just built these high end.
Hey, Top Dog, you too, Top Dog, hit me.
And now you're gonna tell me, come next generation, next year, that these consoles will be able to do 4K 60. Now, as a PC gamer, what one up will you have over the console game? Because that's always in all the generations besides the OG Xbox, they've been able to hold that candle over the console's heads. But now it's like, okay, yeah, PC can do 4K 60, 4K 100, 4K 144 hertz, and all this other stuff. But if you got a PS5 or Xbox Scarlett running at 4K 60 with the type of games that are exclusive to those platforms, or at least the PlayStation, then that is one less reason for a console gamer to go and get a PC, especially when they come with the streaming stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now you're talking about, being able to hold a podcast on your Scarlett or your PlayStation 5. That's one less reason for a gamer, right? If you don't care about the spreadsheets and Microsoft Office and shit, that's one less reason for you to go out and spend thousands of dollars on CPUs, GPUs, and the latest Ryzen, the latest Intel i9 and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I think it scares a lot of PC guys that are used to being able to do that.
Or it should scare the PC market. Like, for instance, Dubs and Noah are all, well, I'm victim of it, but they tried to help me out with it. Now, PC is great for the openness, but when shit goes wrong, it goes wrong.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you have a console that can, like Jay just said, can just handle your basic needs, play your games, make them look good on Twitch or whatever, and then you can stream and all that other shit without doing all that tinkering, then the PC market, like Streamlabs, these open-ended program makers, they got to do a better job or they're going to be ass out. Pause.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. If Sony and Microsoft come out with their proprietary OBS type software with the green screen in the overlays,
it's a wrap.
There's no reason to go out and buy that $2,000 PC.
Exactly.
Outside of like maybe some kind of video editing or something, which these PCs, right? I mean, these consoles next generation are going to be more powerful. And if you think the encoding this generation was okay on the dog shit CPUs and GPUs we've had now, it's going to be that much better next generation.
Exactly. Yep.
Facts.
So wake up call to the PC community. Streamlabs, all y'all motherfuckers, y'all better get on y'all game.
Facts.
Hey, hold on. Shout out to Stephen King. You see him?
Let me see here. Stephanie King says, "I love the show. Y'all make training and deployments easier." Hey man, we appreciate it, man.
Hey, hold on. Also to Stephen King, you know, do me a favor. Inbox me on Twitter or whatever. Give me your information, your size and stuff. Address, so I can send you a T-shirt, good brother.
A month ago, what Jay would have said, I'd have tried to hit him with the Unity ring on with that one, but after the last few weeks, I'm spending all this motherfucking money on all this shit, and then having Streamlabs saying you can pay us X amount of dollars for a service. I just imagine if it was on a console, it's going to have that plug and play, and it's going to be so much better. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, and Peter Parker, we got to play together too, Peter. But but back to, like I said, this here, like going forward, like what if engines don't change? Also, what I heard, right? If engines don't change, given what we have now, there's no reason again that we can't get 4K 60.
But I'm saying, look at some of the current gen engines now. Like, look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yes, sir.
And Ghost Recon Breakpoint. These games, a lot of a PC graphic card is not even hitting 4K 60. Once you take
optimization though.
Let me break this jaw. Hold on, let me break this jaw. Let me talk. I ain't broken nigga jaw in a long time. Friend no foe. Yeah, what you about to say?
Don't break your hand, man. Don't break your hand.
What you about to say?
Huh?
What you saying? Come on. I'm about to YouTube slap shit out you.
Real talk though. But like Ghost Recon Breakpoint, for example. Right?
I know. Before you go down this alley, I'm gonna say this again. Given the engines that we have right now, right? Unless we go from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5, which I don't think so, not no time soon, or to Frostpoint 3.0 to Frostpoint 4.0. Given what we have right now, these new consoles that are coming up, we will be able to achieve 4K 60. Now, what you were saying now, a lot of these graphics on PC.
Yeah, like look at games now, like that are releasing.
You know the difference is on PC.
What's that?
Well, here's the thing on PC, and one thing consoles always have over them is optimization, and developers know what's in every single box.
Exactly.
You can have a 2080 Ti with 4 gigs of RAM.
We were just talking about that last night.
You can have a 1080 Ti with 6 gigs of RAM. You have 1,000 different variables. They code to the lowest and never to the highest. And anything in between. That's why you have so many issues sometimes when it comes to PC and optimization. They're always patching. Consoles, don't get me wrong, you have patches on consoles, but they really don't have those situations. Developers know. That's one thing I said again. You know why you can get so much bang out of your buck for $300-$400 consoles and games come out looking good. You know what I mean? That's a fact. If you take, I'll give you an example. If you take a PC, right? I used to kill PC niggas with this. If you take a PC with the same specs as a Pro or the X and the Pro would dance circles around that motherfucker.
Facts.
Why? A, it's a closed environment. They ain't got to worry. You don't have to worry about running. You know, you have a whole. We can say Windows is Windows, or whether you know Linux is a system hog. You know what I mean? And just because you have a 2080 Ti, all that's not allocated for gaming. You can see it over here. Just because you have a 16 core CPU and all that shit ain't allocated for gaming. It sounds nice on paper. They get you A done, but those are the I will say those are the motherfucking facts. 12 titans, 4 titans in the cloud.
Just crack his jaw. Don't fuck up his hands, man.
You know, I had to turn it to Venture next gen because you can't compare. Again, you could, but what's on PC? It's what when Josh and Ging come in talking that PC shit. Cool. I get it, right? What you bragging about your screen saver, how much RAM you got? I get it, right? Fine. You spend $5,000 to play multiplayer, nigga. You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean? Whatever the goddamn case was. All right, you're a better man than me. But again, we talking about, just sit down, plug and play. And for what's in the, you know what I mean? And again, don't get me wrong, if you're used to playing. Now, the frame rates, I will give you that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie. Gears of War kind of spoiled me on the frame rates thing. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Like going forward, everything should be fucking 60. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? But I was also say this. Imagine they made that bitch 30, the single player. How beautiful that motherfucker look. But I would rather. I've never said this before, right? Until I got it, right? So you don't knock it till you try it, right? I always thought I would take beauty, I would take graphics over frames, right? No, I wouldn't do that shit anymore. On the strength, on the strength again. Yeah. You know what's crazy? When Gary hopped this black bald head ass and hit Captain, said, "No, it looked the same." No, the fuck it do not. No, it did not. Like, I'm trying to, I'm not talking about it being, I didn't even know what frames it was. I don't keep on. You never hear me talking about frames and resolution. I'm saying the shit was just smooth. You know what I mean? Like, this shit just, you know how Gears 5 plays. This shit just, it's a lot smoother than 4 or any other. Don't get me wrong. I like Gears, but that motherfucking 4 and 3 and 2 just kind of stiff. Click, slide down and click. 5 ain't like that. You be all around that bitch, moving around fast as hell. You know what I mean? So
it's just so fluid, bro.
That's what I'm saying, because nigga said the 60 frames and I guess other tweaks and whatever they made to the engine. But like I said, unless the engine changed, like I said, what was told to me. But here's the thing, they have to do that, right? Because if they fake giving us 4K now and whatever with the Pro or something, you might get 40 frames or 45 frames, and with the X and the Pro, right? What's the selling point of the PS5 and the the Xbox Scarlett? You still gonna tell me fake 4K, 30 frames a second?
Yeah.
What's the selling point?
And no one's saying that consoles are going to be better performance-wise at the highest level. No. We're just saying that they're going to be so good that they're going to be good enough to where the average motherfucker is going to look at, well, for me to cap out on a PC, is it even worth it when I can just get this console for $500? You know what I'm saying? And it can do all this. You
got to realize, right? Okay, so you spend all this money on this high-end PC. But for the performance that you get with all the services running in the background just to keep that shit going in the game, and all the fucking headache it takes when the game stops working and all kind of issues like what we had.
Go to my channel.
Listen, every time one of us, right? Every time Noah, myself, or Moss get ready to play a game and boot up, one of our fucking PCs got some kind of issues.
Hey yo, and these niggas trying to sell me to the religion. These niggas trying to sell me on the religion. Hey yo, tell you God for the bullshit.
Fuck it up.
Yeah. Hey, wait, hold on. I'm sharing
this is why the PS5 and the Scarlett is looking kind of spiffy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I'm sharing my screen right here. No, you looking at the screen?
Yeah.
All right. Now, what is this I'm looking at? It's an AMD Gonzalo next gen console. What are these numbers? What is this shit here? You see?
Hold on.
You gotta ask D.
Yeah.
He the AMD guy.
The AMD guy.
Yeah, we need D-batching here. No, we got Noah.
We got Navi 10 Lite. All right, but I got that a little bit. And it goes to next gen console. This guy's been accurate before. Next gen console, CPU based. What does all this mean?
Yeah, those are the codes.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
All right, so 1.6 gigahertz. It can go up to 3.6. You can boost up to 3.6 gigahertz. That's all right. You know, you think about it. Most CPUs now go up to like 4.2 and higher.
Yeah.
Zen Plus, 8 cores. So 8 cores. I heard it's hyper threaded too. So
yeah, hyper threaded. 16 threads.
Yeah, so 16
two threads per course. Yeah.
Navi 10 Lite. I don't even know what that Navi 10 Lite is, but
yeah,
that means it's not going to be quite as powerful as current
Navi. It's more power efficient.
Yeah, it's a console.
Nah, and it's less powerful too.
No connectivity. You got to realize the Scarlett still got to run on Windows, and Windows is heavy.
Hey, hold on one second. Hey, Coop Man, I just seen your message. She came late. So you want to hop in right quick, Coop Man? I just dropped the link to the Discord. When you hop into the Discord, go to the part right here that says, that's the link for the Discord for all you guys. Just go to the part. Just go to the part that says general.
Trying to replace Trey?
You stupid. Anybody heard from Trey? Trey got
nobody heard from Trey.
No, he did him a milk cart.
Yeah. All right. We can hop in the part. The part here that says general.
I keep roasting that man. That's why.
You know, I like Trey. I'm gonna hit him up, man. You're kind of hard. Hop in the part that says general right there, and I bring you down if you want to hop in right quick. Coop man. But I'm sorry. Now, like I said, Navi Lite, like I said, because it is a console. You know what I mean? So it can't run the same thing as a quote-unquote a PC, a desktop PC, heat consumption. But again, so GPU, codename GFX, Navi 10 Lite, real codename, what? So what? I mean, I guess these are... Well, what about these clock speeds? Is this obtainable? Is this too hot, too cold?
Well, that's... And that tweet was from January. So it's kind of playing off of that. If you scroll back, I think you scroll back down.
Oh, I bring it back.
I don't think those specs official, bro. I don't think we're gonna get Navi Lite. I think we're gonna
get the full
blown Navi.
How is it in the console? How we get the full Navi on the console, not Lite? Without
I mean,
why not? The Navi already is power efficient. So
why would? Do me a favor. Read this right. It said after being decoded by two, you see it created by AMD. Right. You see my cursor?
Yeah.
After being decoded by a tool created by AMD Reddit mod, Eris Ferreira, whatever her name is, the series of numbers and letters appear to suggest that AMD has a new semi-custom chip intended for a gaming console. AMD typically calls these chips, which have both a computer processor and a graphics processor, basically an APU. Or APU, basically that's what they're saying. APUs can be found in laptops, desktops, but in semi-custom one appears to be intended for a gaming console. The semi-custom chip was codenamed Gonzalo.
So the separately serial leaker and this guy, this is stuff that he's talking about right here. So what are they talking about as far as they? Somebody else showed me something about ray tracing.
It's going to be.
Ray, and that don't make sense for it to be Navi Lite and have ray tracing.
Listen, this stuff is all custom. So that means when they say custom, that means that's not what that chip was designed to do. It's all been custom and changed. It's not what the desktop counterparts would buy. Like if you go and buy at the store, this stuff is customized specifically for Sony. Whatever instruction sets they want in them, whatever memory configuration, added memory. If you guys remember the beginning of this generation when the OG Xbox One came out, they customized it because they ended up using DDR3 and adding a ESRAM chip on there, which is very fast memory to help compensate for the slower DDR3 memory. And so this stuff is it's highly customized, but this kind of power, just the fact that it's a Ryzen 2 and in the type of spec that they're talking about in a closed environment. Look what they did at this generation with games like Uncharted, The Last of Us, and Ghost of Tsushima and stuff like that. Imagine what they would do if they had like 4 or 5 times the power.
All right, you see my screen right here?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, now, shout out to my brother Shawn again. He broke it down. It's the PS5 latest dev kit. It's called Prospero or whatever the hell the case may be. PS5 both they handle ray tracing. We heard that in the past. I think again, like D say, the PlayStation is doing fake ray tracing. Microsoft looks like this is going to be handled directly on the hardware side of things. The largest jump in compute power over any gen. So we're going to see a huge. That's what I'm saying. We're going to see a huge leap.
Megatons.
Not like we got this generation, which is you still got games like Uncharted and Horizon or Gears. You know what I mean? But we're going to see.
And at the end of the day, it's like you're saying, Z. At the end of the day, it's still about the developer and the talent they have to use this power, right?
Yeah,
I mean, if you're just gonna run bleeding edge off of this kind of power,
oh shit, there you go. My nigga.
Well, Battletoads,
I mean, 4K 120.
What's that gonna do? You know what I'm saying? But when you got them bangers out there, man, shit, that shit gonna be lit.
Oh, I got some in my ear. I got some in my ear.
Gear 6.
Oh, we get Bougie Ram.
We got McNeil J. We got a couple. We got Bougie Ram with the $2. He says Sony is going third party. It's stupid. Facts. And yo, facts, Bougie.
He drunk already. Look at it.
McNeil J. Chris says with the $5 hollers a piece. So you should be happy. You was the fuck dude to bomb on before Trey came around. Damn.
Oh, shit.
That's true.
Hey, Pizzo, you ain't lying.
That's true.
That's true.
That was never me.
Hey, Pizzo, I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple shows. You done calmed it down. I got a couple shows. You sounding spooky than the motherfucker.
Nah, you a damn lie. You gonna have to run that
You know what?
listen.
Nah, you might have been worse. You was out saying some crazy shit, Dre.
God damn, man, I tell you what,
hey,
ponies out here,
you know what's crazy?
out here, man, goddamn.
Nah, get your country out of here.
Hey, I'm about to inbox Trey right now.
Black Boomhauer.
I'm about to inbox Trey right now.
Bougeron with the $5.
Yeah.
He said, "Where that same energy we see from the same energy we see from this panel when it comes to Xbox? They want to run away when it comes to Xbox.
About what?
About everything.
About
Xbox 24/7. What are you talking about?
Please keep it like that, Nito. Don't change.
I got my pony cup. I got my J cup ready.
Shit, obviously Xbox was right because PlayStation's following suit.
Right?
Shit.
Oh, don't say that to Jay.
Following suit with what? They had them motherfuckers had PlayStation Now for what, 4 or 5 years? Seriously?
Hey, yo,
crossplay, bringing games.
Sony was the first people that
the cloud. They let everyone
Sony was the first to have crossplay with the PC and with Nintendo. So come on, man. They're always trying to get a W when it's at L.
Take 5, bro.
Hey, yo, wait, hold up.
Hold on.
I just inboxed Trey, man. I said, yo, what up, nigga? What's good with you? You alright? True fuck nigga, I'm gonna show the world, right? Nigga, don't let them jokes get to you, bro. Nothing but love. No, nothing but love.
I'm gonna be real though. A lot of the stuff I said back then, y'all called me crazy.
Sony was the first to have crossplay. Y'all mind how we forget, man. Sony was the first with all that. Sony was the first.
The first crossplay. The first crossplay.
And Microsoft always copy, man.
The first with the streaming service. The first with Sony is the first with everything.
Online.
Exactly.
Microsoft the only one to fuck it up when they try.
Different SKU console.
Hey, but look though,
that's not true.
The first is not always the best.
Sony was the first with the camera. With the iToy. Sony was the first with the camera. Microsoft is the first to fuck it up. That's what happened.
Exactly.
What are we doing here?
Oh shit! Post up, get it.
First of all, Navi, let's explain. Navi 10, Navi Lite, Navi 10 Lite, and Navi 10 is not full RDNA. It's a hybrid chip that's coming out before Navi 20. That means it still have GCN architect built into it. It's a GCN plus RDNA hybrid. And the PlayStation 5 was shown on the same stage that chip was announced on. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Now, post up. How does that make Xbox great again?
Don't deflect. No deflecting right now.
How does that make Xbox great again?
Microsoft and AMD has consistently said that the Scarlett will have full RDNA. They also said that
Sony got the same thing.
No, it ain't.
We got the article.
No, it ain't.
You ain't been watching the show?
I read that article.
They both got the same specs. They're gonna be the same thing. Post. Now let's get to the games. Let's talk about games.
Jesus Christ built in a damn console
Look
architecture,
at
and it's
Kratos.
still
Why you
working.
always ready to deflect?
Let's talk about games.
You deflect.
At the end of the day, it's about the games.
No, let's
right?
talk about the state of PlayStation right now. They're crumbling before us. They're crumbling before us. Shawn Layden left out of nowhere. Your God.
Hey, the president of Mixer just left Microsoft.
That said Halo was in disarray because one of the directors left. And now Shawn Layden, the head of PlayStation, leaves, and you're trying to sweep it under the rug.
And the other dude retired.
What's going on?
He's retired. I mean,
he's not retiring. They didn't say nothing about retiring.
They said 30 years for a company. Can you not retire without the company?
No, it was a power struggle between Jim Ryan and Shawn Layden.
You got that from Windows Central.
No, that ain't Windows Central. I got that from game industry. I got that from game industry. I got that from game industry.
Obviously,
when it comes to PlayStation, but they don't know that they finna get they finna get a long string of 50s and 60s rated games.
GameIndustry.biz did an article on it. This is not from Windows Central. This is GameIndustry.biz. And they said it was a power struggle between Jim Ryan. Look at you. You want to overtalk me now. You want to get your tray on because you know I'm speaking.
Read the bill, Post. You got to read the bill. Pay the bill.
But hold on 1 second. Hold on. I want to say one thing.
It was a power struggle against who?
Hold on 1 second. Hey, Coop, man. I see you joined the Discord. You got to come over to the room. I sent your picture to your phone. You got to come to the room where it says General. Boys, you see something that says General, and I drag you down, or wait with General, and I drag you down. Live.
Hey, who's that motherfucking enforcer? Who that?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
They've been trying to get in for like 3 days.
I don't know who the fuck this is. You think he in?
You got multiple accounts, I heard.
No.
Who that? Who that nigga? Who are you? Who sent you,
Jim
nigga?
Ryan and John Layden.
He ain't talking to the fuck about it here.
Yeah, boot him out.
Yeah, but anyway, hey, Coop, man, come to the room when it says General. Wait, hold on. If you look, hey, Coop, man, look at the pod. I'm chasing. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna pay the bill.
So Jay, why the other dude retired? The Asian dude.
All right, hold on 1 second. Before you get this.
Because he was with the company for 40 years. The man was 70 years.
All right, now listen.
Y'all want motherfuckers to keep working till they're 100 years old? Think about it. Sony has already come in it, right? Think about it. A new generation comes. Each one of those guys, Jack Trent, and everybody else, they went out on top. They went out on top.
Hey, hold up.
Let that man retire.
None of y'all see this coming.
Hold on. Can I say something?
None of y'all see this coming.
Hey,
let me say something real quick. It's gonna take 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Peter Parker with the $5.
Hold on. Y'all say it was a power struggle. Who's left standing?
Jim Ryan? The guy that went to
Jim Ryan.
Nobody.
The guy that cloud gaming. As soon as Jim Ryan took over, you see all this cloud shit.
Yeah, the guy that went cloud gaming.
Oh man, hey, listen.
Okay, read the
bill. That fuck nigga tried, right? That fuck nigga tried, didn't he?
Shut up, Nito. I gotta pay the bill.
That fuck nigga tried, didn't he?
Saved by the bill. Okay, Peter Parker with the $5. Why y'all assume PS5 won't have ray tracing? Sony confirmed it. Post up. Let people talk. Take the L and keep the same energy. Remember,
audio ray tracing ain't the same as hardware.
All of this ray tracing stuff came from D-Batch. D-Batch threw that out there.
PS5 won't have ray tracing.
D-Batch said that PS5 won't have ray tracing.
No. Hey, Peter Parker.
He said they won't have hardware. He said they won't have hardware.
They already confirmed this hardware.
Hold on.
No, they didn't.
On the PlayStation 5.
They confirmed.
I don't think. Please show me the receipts where they don't.
He just read the article saying that it's not hardware. So he just read it.
No, he did. Nowhere in there did it say it did not have.
Microsoft said hardware. Sony hasn't said that. They said audio ray tracing.
Microsoft also said. They also said that you was getting VR. They also said that Xbox was the best spot. They also said that the stuff was going to be 4K 60 uncompromised. You want to keep going? You want to keep going, Post?
Hey, hold on. Let me go back.
Wait, hold on. You aim for somebody's shins, man.
Wait, hold on. Let me go back to my man Shawn Rashid, confirmed Sony Insider right here. It says PS5 latest dev kit's name Proc, and he pronounced it Prospero. PS5 and Scarlett handle ray tracing differently. We kind of heard that in the past when AMD had that tech announcement, whatever, when doing their whatever. Remember, what was it before GDC, and they talked about the chips, and Microsoft came up the last. Whatever. I'm just saying. I don't know if it'd be a big play, but I think they how they're going to achieve it is differently. Not saying that Sony
I think it's going to be software based because Microsoft helped AMD with the RDNA2 architects. That's a collaborative effort. Microsoft helped them with that architect.
They both help. They both.
Get your ass out of here. Get your ass.
Sony was on the same stage. AMD.
They weren't on the same team, though. They weren't on the same team.
Sony helped design and create this architecture and helped us and did all kinds of stuff. So get out.
They did.
They did. Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
The old girl said that. AMD.
How y'all gonna keep letting this brother lie?
Come on now.
Hey, yo, hold up.
Bill Chris J with the $5. Dear professional. He got ray tracing tech in his store. LOL.
Hey, yo, hold up, man. Also, too, guys, before we get the hell up out of here, if you want to ask some questions, be a part of the show. I know I got my man Coop Man in here right quick. We'll be a part of the show, and and answers a question right quick before we end it. Here's the link right here. You can send us a message live on air, and we answered it. You know what I mean? We answered it here for you. Answers a question, whatever, and it's completely free. I was gonna tell you guys it's completely free. Yeah, hold on. Hey, Coop Man, you there, Coop Man? Coop Man.
Coop Man.
He came back out. I mean, actually, let me give him a brother a roll.
Microsoft also said
Let me give him a roll. Let me make him an OG. Coop Man, all the support. Coop
Man.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, I'm tired of Microsoft spying on everybody with the
Coop
Connect cameras.
Hey, Coop, you gotta go on it. Wait, you gonna boot yourself back out?
He like, nah,
hey,
fuck
Coop
this.
Man, you gotta select your microphone. He on the phone. How y'all do this from the phone? I couldn't do this your last name, but damn so.
Somebody sent him a tutorial, bro.
Yeah, you gotta go into the settings and select your because you're unmuted. Select your microphone. But you done booted yourself back out again.
She's like, man, stop fucking with me, man.
Yeah, you gotta go on the settings and select your microphone.
He's unmuted. I think he's good now.
No, yeah, but you can't talk. I was in yesterday. Like I joined, y'all can hear me. I can hear y'all. I don't know what the fuck.
Nah, here I come. All right, I'm gonna get with y'all.
Yeah, that nigga Pizzo working.
All right, Pizzo.
Get your pissy ass out of here, Pizzo. I'm putting the tape too. You talking spooky to the motherfucker. Yeah, Coop Man.
Hey, yo, just, while you setting that up, man, I just want everybody to know Trey in 10 minutes, and that's unusual because that motherfucker talk all day.
What
right?
Trey say?
No, I'm just saying he ain't said nothing. That's unusual. So if y'all know what Trey is, we'll give y'all a free copy of Bleeding Edge.
Hey, yo, I know.
We'll get a copy of Bleeding Edge.
Hey, yo, I inboxed Trey, man. Said them all just jokes, man. Don't get offended by that shit, bro. We all
Trey recovering from the beating that Mask gave him, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck Mask. You know what I'm saying? Mask.
You know what's crazy though? I ain't got nothing but love for Trey. I like the niggas. He loyal, man. I look past his flaws. You know, man. You know, a lot of unloyal motherfuckers out thus far. You know what I mean?
Talking like he is sounding like.
You know what I mean? I love them. You trying to trade your soul for business.
I'm used to hearing that motherfucker in my sleep, even after I get off Discord and shit.
No, you know I'm gonna say what Trey do. We can be having a conversation about the Vietnam War. He cut straight through that motherfucker watching about the Game Boy Advance. I'm like, yo, god damn, Trey, what the fuck hell?
I'm gonna tell you this here, goddammit.
I wrote 6 pages down. Listen, I wrote 6 pages down while I'm going to sign my contract. You going to know at the end of the show 6 pages worth. That nigga, no, you know what's crazy? Let me say before we go. I thought Puerto Rico told number because P-Rock be on that coat. Puerto Rico did a 4-hour goddamn podcast by himself and this 60 friends. That nigga, Puerto Rico will literally go live by himself with 3 motherfuckers in there. Listen, I respect the hustle. He ain't come out making videos. He came straight to make podcasts with 3 motherfuckers in the audience. And I was one of them motherfuckers. He's doing straight 3 hours by himself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We can do this shit, not sleep. Puerto Rico came a long way. Puerto Rico just did a 4-hour motherfucking podcast. But yo, anybody gonna tell this nigga he going on 4 hours? Anybody gonna tell this nigga right he going on 4 hours? Hey yo, what's fuck? I'm out in the street. I'm out there thugging, I'm trying to clap something. Literally, I'm hanging out the window with the AK. Motherfucking guy hit my phone. Y'all niggas think I'm bullshitting. Guy hit my phone and shit. He's like, yo, and you ain't gonna call Puerto Rico? He gonna be 4 hours long? I'm like, god damn, bro. Yeah, but I'm saying it is. Well, I guess Coop man try to get it together, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So man, but anyway, like I said, I don't know. I guess we talked about, shit. We talked about, yeah, we covered everything. God of War and Uncharted 4 on PC. We covered that. Shit, god damn, right? He said, stings a little, don't it? What motherfucker showing up? So Leroy.
It
stings a little, don't it?
We're away from day and day.
I think Sony putting their games on PC is going to affect their hardware.
No,
in the future.
No, it's not. It's not.
Not yet. It's because it's streaming still.
For next gen, that's all.
Yeah.
This is a test bed for next gen.
I'm gonna tell you why. Noah said it earlier. That shit run at 720p, and it's not the optimal.
In my opinion, I think they're going to stick to streaming. If you want the native experience, you have to get a console. I think
that's what I'm saying. That's what I said that in the beginning. That's exactly what I said in the beginning.
I would say, listen, I don't know about that.
I'll upgrade to 1080p.
If they wanted you to play the optimal route,
I disagree.
I disagree. Of course, you're going to disagree, Coach. I'm eating a pork chop sandwich right now.
The reason why I disagree is because next year you're going to be on more powerful hardware, and they're going to have a more powerful infrastructure to compete with Google and Microsoft in terms of streaming games at 1080p or up to 4K. You got this is hey look, this is all a test bed. This is all a test bed for next year.
No, I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying they're not going to put the game natively on. You won't be able to download that.
Not on PC. Not on PC.
Listen, I beg to differ. I think Sony is the king of encryption. They may if they want to compete with, remember you put a CD in that motherfucker. You competed back in the day. Sony putting root files on your shit, right?
But they got help from Microsoft to do that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, regardless. But I'm just saying,
help with Microsoft with Azure.
If they want, and just being honest, if they want to bolster their servers and truly compete next generation, because. Even like I said, it's I guess arcade way of thinking. We like it now, the traditional way of gaming, but whether we like it or not, gaming is changing right before our eyes. You know what I mean? You have motherfuckers that you would never thought about gaming, Verizon, shit, Amazon, motherfucking Walmart. You know what I mean? Like, Warner. You know what I mean?
So Z, let me ask you this though, since you just said that, right?
Yes.
Out of 100 companies that are coming out with streaming, right?
This nigga, watch this.
Listen,
watch this.
99%. Listen, 99% of those companies, will have multiplats.
Yes.
What is going to differentiate?
Well. I did have some.
You got one that has bangers and exclusives that you want. They got VR.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, look, let me say one thing.
One thing I want to add.
Wait, hold on. Hey, listen. Would you still be my spiritual, my financial backer if I break your jaw right quick? Let me put the glove on. Let me put the glove on right quick. Now we do know a certain individual that works at Verizon, kind of high up on the totem pole, right? And we also seen that leaked image that came up where we saw.
Detroit denied that shit. Remember that? He denied it.
Detroit Become Human and God of War being tested on that Verizon site. Now, I ain't gonna say no names.
That's a multiplayer.
God of War?
No. You said God of War?
And God of War and Detroit Become Human. Before Detroit Become Human, got officially in. No, it was on Verizon's.
And remember,
I'm not saying too much. I'm not saying too much. But I'm saying this is before that Detroit Became Human became
I remember that. But I also remember that that was an accident. That wasn't. That was just just because they showed you a picture, that was an accident.
May I add on to that?
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, J-Dub, I'm coming for you, nigga. I'm coming for you.
Okay. So you were talking about companies you never thought of would enter gaming, right? We have to look at numbers. Women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie.
Look at my son.
In 2015,
numbers do lie, man. What are you talking about, bro? Numbers are programmed by the same people who do lie, which is men.
Man, who left the hallway on here?
Nah, hold on for a second, man. Numbers do lie because numbers are programmed by the same people who do lie, which is men and women. So numbers do lie.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but all right. So
you just said men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, right? That's what you just said, right?
Fuck up. Worldwide revenue, right?
I said men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. That's what you just said, right?
Oh shit.
When do numbers
men
lie?
Women lie, numbers don't lie, right? That's what you just said. Numbers do lie because numbers are programmed by the same ones who do lie, which is men and women.
Fuck. Oh, shit.
So what are you talking
God
about?
damn. Someone get this
swallowing
fuck
the red
nigga hooked on
He ain't swallowing the boots, nigga swallowing the green pill.
Mathematics don't lie. Nigga, that's what it
Yo, this nigga,
no,
hey, yo, this nigga back there eating
This
books.
nigga just say mathematics lie?
Has this nigga used an Excel sheet before?
Hey, just let me get that point up, bro.
Do you understand the concept behind
You
math?
can do that cookie shit over at GRG. I don't care. Hold up.
Oh shit.
Where mathematics come from?
Hey, Coop, man, you gotta unmute your mic now.
Mathematics is scientific. What do you mean? Where does it come from?
Hey, Coop, man,
I'm asking you a simple question. Where it came from?
Mathematics is just is. What is you talking about? Where it came from? A man just create math.
Someone had to create it. Where did it come from?
No, math exists. If you take one item and you add it with another item, it's two items.
Stop arguing with someone who doesn't believe in math.
Where
This
did
is
the
like
math
close-up in
come
gravity.
from?
I know, but it's good entertainment. This is great entertainment.
Let me shut these fuck niggas down in the Discord right quick. I remember I told you I got a very toxic Discord.
Get the car and drive.
Wait, hold up. Yo, listen.
What the fuck is this?
Hey, yo, I ever tell you I got a
this
very
motherfucker to St. Francis.
Yo, I ever tell you I got a very toxic Discord, yo. My Discord.
That was way over your head like earplane.
This nigga need help.
Yo, hold up. Listen, my Discord.
Who are the Sumerians?
Who are the
Sumerians?
This ain't expand your mind now.
Math is universal, bro. What are you talking about?
I just asked you a simple question where it came
If
from.
you look into the cosmos and into the
so math came from the cosmos?
It's a
Post up.
No, I said
the cosmos don't exist because the Earth is flat.
Hey, nobody said that.
Hey, yo, hold up.
Nobody said
Hey, hold up. Hold up. I had to shut hold up. I had to shut these fuck niggas down in the chat right quick. Yo, in the Discord.
Oh, the 8th graders. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna
Hey, Coop, man, his mic's working.
You still can't answer the question.
Working now, Coop? Hold up. These niggas, my Discord is so toxic, right? These motherfuckers are childish as hell. They talk about any and everybody. They talk about us. Is me on the show? But in my DMs, let me put me on the show, Z, right? Hey, look at this nigga here. Men get together at 3 p.m. to discuss games. Definitely don't got a job unless they teachers. Even then, they gotta go home pretty fast to laugh at my ass. So look at all this, right? They started the show at 11 a.m. They still going on. You see my response, right? I'm gonna drop the fucking mic. Fuck nigga. Fuck niggas. Fuck niggas!
I can get back to my original point.
Fuck niggas!
You don't even answer the question, bro.
Fuck niggas!
Bro, I'm not
Gaming channel. You're talking about being able to a certain calculation. Math is not created by anybody.
Okay, let me say something. No, I'm not saying. Listen, this is what I'm saying. This dude said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
In this dimension that we're living in, numbers are programmed by the same ones who do lie, which is men.
Calculations are programmed. Calculations are
that is
programmed.
false. Is that because
you're conflating a process of using calculations with the state of math. Those are two totally different things, bro.
So hold on. So when this guy said, so based on this guy's statement, when he was talking about numbers, where was he referring it coming from?
If you would let me finish, I could actually talk about it.
Okay, so go ahead.
There's a reason why the numbers don't lie.
So Z was talking about companies who you never thought of would enter the gaming realm. We have to look at these numbers. Worldwide revenues. Let's look at the box office. Talk about Marvel, all that shit. Let's look at 2015. It made $39 billion. 2018, $41 billion, a 5% increase. Now let's look at video games. In 2015, video games made $92 billion. 2018, a 50% increase at $138 billion.
92 billion don't exist.
And that was all them 100 million.
Don't exist.
Let him finish.
Somebody get this fuck nigga
So
credit.
think about it. In 2015 alone, video games are over double of movies right now, and it's increased by 50% right now.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's 138 billion. No wonder all these companies are coming.
Let me ask you this, Nitos. How does that make Xbox any better?
I can tell you I makes PlayStation better.
Post up. You heard that?
They're about to make
This
all
is
that
a
shit
no
available to
deflect
anyone.
zone. I will not respond to any deflections.
So no wonder Amazon, Google, and all of them are coming in. There's a lot more money to be made in games.
Nigga, get out of here.
This guy actually think the Earth
We're
is flat.
over double the box office.
We gotta talk about that, poked up.
Nah, we don't. We talk about that all the time.
No, not now though. Another time.
Expansion Mind. That dude ever came back for Expansion Mind?
Who's talking about Joe?
The Hebrew Israelite.
Which? Oh no, the God Warrior Hammond back, but we got Pastor Joey back this Wednesday probably.
No, I'm talking about the Hebrew.
Yeah, what happened to
Yo, when
Briggs?
you having that podcast, Z?
Wednesday. We do it Wednesday about 9:30, 10 o'clock. But you can come through. Come through.
Yeah, I'm gonna come through, son. I want to see how post up mine works.
I don't know. Post up similar to you. He doesn't think gravity is fake, and you think math is fake. So.
Well, gravity is an illusion. It's really magnetism.
Oh my God!
It's not gravity.
Oh my God.
It is magnetism.
It is magnetism. It's
So,
not
so,
gravity.
how does paper get magnetized?
In order to understand the universe, you have to understand electromagnetism, electromagnetics, and magnetism. Yeah.
Magnetism has to do with metal.
No, it's not. Magnetism is an energy. It's
No, that's not. You make it into that.
Hold on. Let me
That's
ask you a
not
question. Let me ask you a simple question. Is a magnet metal?
You're right. Well, some
Exactly.
can be, not all.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's
But paper and
it's
wood
energy.
and plastic, isn't it? Why are you still on
It's
Earth?
energy. It's energy. Magnetism is energy.
Energy.
It's infused in metal. The energy is placed in metal, and the metal becomes magnetized. They show you that in X-Men.
And what encapsulate the planet we on? What encapsulate what energy evolves around our planet? What protects us from
This a giant. This is
The
a giant.
atmosphere.
it's a giant electromagnetic
It's the
giant
atmosphere.
electromagnetic energy encapsulates the earth. What's the name?
Well, you say encapsulates. That means it's around.
It surrounds the earth, yes.
The ozone layer.
So the Earth around?
That's why. No, that's why Earth has a gravity opposed. to-
Magnetism bends the energy to make it appear round, like a
Right.
rainbow. Like when you look, like when you're looking at a rainbow, the rays.
Oh, y'all niggas tripping. Oh, y'all niggas tripping. We gonna say that for Wednesday. Y'all niggas tripping.
Hold on. Let me break it
I done lost 7
Damon,
subscribers.
we gotta educate these fools.
Hey, yo, I done lost
That's what
7
I'm talking
subscribers.
about,
What the fuck y'all niggas talking about? I done lost 7 people.
Tesla said it.
Oh shit, here we go.
Tesla said
Lord
it.
Jesus
Can't
Christ.
even Tesla.
Lord have mercy. Oh, I gotta get my daughter from school. I gotta go. I'll be back. I'll be back. God damn. I'll be back. God damn.